Not from here.
Sorry. I'm not. Okay. Is that too loud?
No.
I know some of you may not hear too well, so I thought I'd I don't know why that is, but anyhow, I'd like to say hello to all of you. It's great to see you all. I know it's been 4 years since our last one, but for various reasons, the people that we were sort of meeting together to discuss this thought that with a number of our classmates that are no longer with us, it was maybe a good idea to have a 50-90. Besides, we were always kind of a unique class anyhow, so, you know.
65 was better.
And if anybody says they did, I'll hand it out. I know most of you attended our previous reunions in 74, which was our 10th, 89, the 25th, there's some pictures here, 2009, 2014, which was our 50th, and in the 2019, which was our 55th. And I have to say, I believe personally, all the feedback that I've ever received was that everybody had a good time. I think they wish they could be here. They've said that to me, but they did say to say hello, and hope we have a good time reminiscing, which it seems so far tonight is working. But I'd like to acknowledge a number of members of the organizing committee that worked to make this reunion happen. Diane Taylor. Diane took on the task, the unenviable task of looking after the finances, and I think she's done a wonderful job. She also went shopping for the barbecue, so any of you that are at Jan's on, or she will be going shopping, at Jan's on Thursday, Diane was one that helped that happen. And also for Jan Padgett. Jan spoke about our venues. She discussed arrangements with the operators and has graciously offered her home for our barbecue on Thursday. And she's also helped with the setouts. Joe Brooks, unfortunately, due to travel plans that went all to hell in a handbasket, Joe couldn't be here tonight, but she's flying over from Victoria tomorrow. So she'll be at the dinner. So she's the one that will be doing some reminiscing on that tomorrow night. But also tonight, Delora Peary will be stepping in to do some of the stuff that Joe was going to handle for reminiscing of our classmates. And if you saw the list of names, there's quite a few of our compadres that are no longer around.
Computer graphic.
Computer graphic, it's even better. He put together the banner for us at no cost, which is very nice. And also, she supplied the music system here for, any of you that weren't speaking and were standing close to this, you would know that the tunes that are being played are all from 1964. And they were a hell of a lot of good tunes. And Al Clark, who could not make it, Al's up in Merritt, but I asked Al if he would put together tunes, and he put together 3 CDs for us. So I'd like to thank him for that. Those are the tunes for some of you that remember we used to listen to on our transistor radios down at Wellington Beach or in our cars when we were driving to Max.
At Teen Town.
And at Teen Town, yes indeed. And I'd like to thank Dave Rowan.
And Chris.
Oh. I would also like to thank all of you that sent me email addresses, because I'm telling you, it's a real chore sometimes to try to keep track of you all, especially if you change your email address and don't tell anybody. It's really a bugger. So, but for sending me the email addresses along with any noteworthy updates of others, that really helps so that we can contact as many as possible. But if you change your email address or know of contact information for anybody else, please send it along to me whenever you get it, okay?
God bless you, Chris.
Okay, so now I'd like to ask Bill asked if it's going to be a financial report. No. That will be coming by email to all of you if I have your address at a different date.
Hi everyone. It's wonderful to see all of you, and First thing I want to say is thank you very much for e-transferring me all your money. Now Jeff and I can go on a cruise. Well, not quite. Anyways, the other thing I'd like to say is we have grads from years behind us. So I want the grads to stand up and just be acknowledged. For example, right in front of me is Janice Wilshire, and Richmond, she's living in Port Alberta, and yeah, Sherry Wade right here, stand up, and oh, is Lori Whitley from Honolulu, Hawaii here? Oh, she couldn't, eh? Oh, that's too bad. And who else? Oh, Mike! Sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. Mike and I went to school together. Too loud? Mike and I went to school together in Edge Hill Elementary in grade 5 and 6. Enjoy.
Okay, thank you, Diane. Okay, I'd like to ask Gary Cumley, who was the class president, and Jan Paget, who was the vice president. They're going to do a joint
Oh no.
something. And maybe a dance, I'm not sure. Okay? They were the class.
Thank you, Chris. As always, you leave us speechless. No, we've seen enough of the jokes, but we really love the old PowerPoints that you keep sending us out. They're really quite delightful.
Yes.
Chris invited me to stand up in front of you, and I want to thank you all for setting me on my path of life. I never really realized how honored I was when I was chosen to take the role that I did in our fabulous last year of grade 12 in Max Grad, which the football field is still there, and the building is now a gym, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But Chris asked me to come up and thank everybody, and then he just finished doing that, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do next. But I do know that Jan has some people that she'd like to say a few words to, and then I'd like to finish off after that. Is that okay with you? We'd also, I was going to say too though, that Diane, you should come back up here, because I was hoping that Joe would be here, because I gave Diane a photograph of the four of us, had a photograph taken of us when our new student council met for the first time.
Joe Baker.
Oh, Joe Baker. I'm sorry. That's right.
Not Joe Brooks.
Right. I'm sorry. Listen, I got to 5 letters correct. So it was a photograph in the Palmer News, and it just popped out somewhere, and I can't believe it. But I'm rather not waiting on that.
There you are. Nothing changes. I was asked by Gary right now to come up and stand with him because we were.
Because he's shy.
And he's really shy. And he didn't want to stand low. But actually, what I wanted to just run by you is I'm not going to be at the dinner tomorrow night, so I wanted to explain where I live for those of you who don't use Google Maps and GPSs and stuff. Literally right across the road. So the crossroad here, if you came up to the golf course, go to the water, make parking signs right there. And I'm wondering, can this sign be outside? Because we could put it. It's going to be nice. We got 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock Thursday.
Anytime after 1 o'clock, and it's 8319 Alta Vista.
Jan, why don't you get your grandkids to put a little no parking sign there, because some of us will never remember that.
What time do you have to leave your place in order to catch the ferry that connects to the 8:15 p.m. ferry? Isn't that important to us all?
About 2 o'clock.
I mean, my wheels were hanging off the back of the revamped Coolio to do Thank you, Chris. I'm at the opposite end of the spectrum politically from you. But not quite. I think we've actually come closer together. But thank you, Chris, for organizing this. Yeah. But thank you very much, everybody, for the opportunity to speak.
And things, but very much alive. So let's celebrate. Let's have our cake or eat it too. The other thing I want to say is that the last time we got together, Grant and Lorraine were celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. So next year, they'll be celebrating their 55th. And other people, if anybody is celebrating a 55th, for heaven's sakes, raise your hand and congratulations, that's absolutely wonderful. Next year. Good for you. Yeah, it's the bridesmaid for the first time around. With Jeff and I, it's the second time around, and you know, I think it's pretty good for 31 years, because sometimes that is a little wobbly too. Yeah, here you go. Thanks everyone.
Fortunately or unfortunately, I have to do the more solemn part of the program. Joe Brooks couldn't be with us, as you've heard, but she sent me her Cole's note, so you just have to sort of imagine. I'm Joe. I'm just going to read from her note. Is going to be my voice. When I join you tomorrow at the banquet, I will give a toast in remembrance. I've come to realize that we all treasure this moment, the least of which is that our names are not on the to-be-remembered list. And if this isn't a sacred time, what is? Today we honor our classmates by speaking their names. And even for just a moment, we silently capture personal memories of them. Some memories may be brief to you, and some more lasting. Some will flood you with many emotions. Take in this moment of reflection. Some we will remember as early as being in kindergarten together. Some of you have a card with a classmate's name. Will you please stand when their name is called and remain standing until the roll call is finished? Guy Amundsen, Anne Beal, Ernest Bellier, David Blake, Donna Campbell, Vicki Elira Campbell, Joel Cummings, Ron Court, Dominic DeVito, Tony Fraser, Gloria Glendinning, John Henderson, Barry Hook, Linnea Landstrom, John McDermott, Jim Miller, Pete Pagani, Janice Paul, Dennis Sadler, Margaret Kerr, Paulo Raimondo, George Robertson, Dawn Stevenson, Marilyn Stewart, Stuart Slinger, Pete Straddle, Norm Tucker, Carrie Whipple, Bill Wilcox, Jerry Young, John Young. To be remembered but not in our graduating class, Luke Bombardier. Eddie Marchand. Pear Petrie. Ron Dunning. Doug Newman.
My husband